What is going on, everybody? I was going to do a video yesterday, quick little project video. Had something set up, then couldn't figure out how I wanted to get it done. So I'll just walk you through what I did. There used to be a wall there. I was going to do a video on getting rid of that wall. Just couldn't figure out a way to make it interesting at all. Not that this is any better, but step one, what I had to do was tear all that down. But before I could do step one, I had to do step two, which was move that shelving there, which that shelving used to be right here. So before I can knock that chunk of wall down, that, what is over there and was here, had to go over there. So I had to do that. That was step two. Step three, there was a bunch of stuff here. It's now out there to be burned. That held most of my, that stored most of my power tools. Ostensibly. Realistically, how it worked is the power tool got laid on whatever flat surface was closest to what I was working on. But that was step three, had to get rid of that. And step four was go to Northern Tool, buy a cheap wire rack so I can store all that stuff on. And first I had to knock all that chunk of wall out to get easier access to under the stairs. I think that was step 5. Yeah, so now I've got this huge open empty space that is roughly the size of that. Now hopefully that will fit back there in that hole. Unfortunately, that hole, where I took the wall down, is actually a couple inches narrower than that garage door. It's going to be a tight fit. But that'll be step, where am I? Step six. Step six, get the Bronco here. Step 7, slide that little fella sideways to occupy this space. And then, where am I? Step 8. Step 8 will be get the tarp off of that so I can bring that inside over on that side of the garage where I can work on it, which isn't the ideal side I like working on, but I'll figure it out. But anyway, instead of a silly lengthy video of me slinging them all around and picking up little bits of dust and dirt, sweeping the floor, running a vacuum cleaner, running a leaf blower to blow all the gunk out of here, yeah, you get a brief explanation of what I did. So I just got to finish it. And then I need to get the brakes unlocked on the car under the tarp and get it in here. So yeah, that should be fun. Lots of automotive related content up and coming. So yeah, keep your eyes open. Maybe I'll do something interesting. Hopefully next week. It is the end of a long day. I should have set up a time-lapse camera, because maybe you would have found it as amusing as my neighbors did when they gathered at the end of the driveway to watch me push that in here. So that is most of the phases complete. One notable exception, it's dark down there. No Bronco in the hole yet. No worries. The important part is I can work on this thing out of the weather. I do not know if I have ever mentioned it. I hate drum brakes. Hate them. That thing kicked my butt for a solid 3 hours trying to get the drums loose. Hammers, pry bars, torches, chisel, cut the back of the pins that retain the shoes in place. Chiseled those loose because I couldn't get at it with a drill, so I just used a cold chisel and a hammer. A little bit of persistence, a little bit of swearing, lots of funny looks from my neighbors. Got it to where the drum brakes were not seized. It was only seized on one side, but on the passenger side, was C solid. Driver's side was just dragging a little bit. Something else was dragging too, probably the front calipers, probably a little rusty. Yeah, shove this thing in here by myself. I've done similar before. I had to shove the Bronco in here by myself a couple of times when it decided it didn't want to start. I'm not a stranger. It's kind of weird to have that on that side and that on this side. My daily is on the wrong side of the garage. Let's see how big of a loop that throws me for in the morning. And yeah, I've showered and changed all that good stuff because, yeah, it's continuity. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, it's been a long weekend. It's been a long 2 days, not a long weekend. I wish it was a long weekend. Got a lot of stuff done. Knocked a wall down, knocked a couple walls down, moved a bunch of stuff. Now it's time to really get going on that. Anyways, thanks for watching.